All right. Good morning and welcome. Welcome back. Welcome to Saturday Morning Chess with Ricky. If you're new here, my name is Ricky and I make videos on YouTube, and on Saturday mornings I've been doing live streams where I play chess. So if you're new here, feel free to check out my channel. I make other fun videos besides just chess too. After the live stream is over, check those out and let me know what you think. Maybe even subscribe or whatever if you're feeling in the mood. But today, this morning, we have a very special episode of chess because a special guest is going to be joining the show to take me on in in a chess match, an odds chess match, which means that I will be giving my opponent significant advantages and seeing if I can still beat him. That's the idea here. And my opponent is going to be my brother Rollin. Now, just to set the stage a little bit here. So my brother and I we're 2 years apart. He's older than I am. I'm 2 years younger. And for as long as I can remember, we've always been very competitive. Like we've always been, we've always competed to see who's the best at, whatever it was, mainly sports, but anything where there could be competition, there was always a bit of a debate about who was better at what. And here's the thing, Rollin is better at baseball than I am. He's a better hitter. Yeah, he's an all-around better baseball player than I am. But I have him beat at every other sport and game, including chess. Now I was trying to think, and I can remember I can remember a time where Rollin beat me at chess. But I think it was at least 15 years ago. 15 years ago. Rollin has not beat me at chess, in over 15 years. And okay, so part of the reason for that is we have hardly played at all in this time. But around 2.5 years ago, I got back into playing chess, so I started playing a lot and I got better. And fairly recently, like 2 or 3 months ago, Rollin started playing chess as well, a little more regularly, and so he's getting better as well. So we've played each other a few times in the past couple of months. So I'm gonna go to his profile on Lichess. Just type in his username. And the cool thing about Lichess is if you go to someone's profile and go to their games, there's this tab here where you can see games with you. So we've played 8 different times. And I'm not sure if you can see this, but these green number ones down here under the name Ronky35 mean that I've won every single time. Another indication here is where it says checkmate, black is victorious, checkmate, white is victorious. When this text here is green, that means Rollin won a game against me. Oh wait, the text is always red. Anyway, point is, I'm a better chess player than he is. And I don't think there's any debate about that. There are definitely other sports and games where he's the better player or athlete. But today it's all about chess. I'm clearly the better player. But in just a few moments' time, we're going to get him on the show here. And we're going to have a match where I give myself disadvantages. I give my opponent Rollin advantages to try to make it closer and more interesting. But yes, without further ado, let's see if we can get our guest on the line here. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I think I can, and I think the people can as well. Welcome to the show, Rollin. Hang on, let me
Thank you.
change the scene so we can see him as well. Hey, and there he is. Yeah, so thank you so much for agreeing to join the show. It's great to have you on.
Thank you.
So, what's keeping you busy currently?
Lots of things. I am in school. I'm a student and doing that online. And so I find that playing chess is a great way to just have a little bit of a study break. And I find it very stress relieving to just pull up a quick game of chess. So that's one of the reasons that I've gotten back into it, is kind of a break from studying where I can just play for a few minutes and then get back to studying. So yeah, studying chess, podcasting a little bit is what keeps me busy right now.
Cool. And yeah, that question was a little bit of a joke because for those of you who don't know, Roland has a podcast called Everyday Expertise. So definitely check that out after the live stream as well. And he has guests on, talks about a variety of different subjects. But that's always one of the first questions that he starts with: what keeps you busy currently? So I had to ask him that since he joined my show. And yeah, so I think that's great that you've been playing chess and discovering what a great game it is. So yeah, I think I'll quickly go over the match format for the viewers and kind of explain what's gonna be going down, and then well, the plan is to get started with a casual game before we get too into the match, but still we'll go over what's going down. So it's a three-game match, best of three, and so we're going to start with a warm-up game, but that's not going to count to the final score of the match. Oh, by the way, hello to Braden in the chat. Good to see you here. Hope you're having a good morning. Hope you're ready to watch some intense chess. Okay, so then after the warm-up game that doesn't count, we are going to play with material odds, which means that I'm going to start the game minus one bishop. So that's going to be a distinct advantage for Roland. The second game is tempo odds, which basically means, or so I can only move my knights for the first 8 moves. So Roland will have basically 8 moves to get a good position, maybe even checkmate me. I have no idea how that one's going to work. I didn't put a whole lot of thought into these, so I honestly have no idea who's going to have. Yeah, like you might just crush me in all of these. And then the third one is time odds. So I'm going to start with 2 minutes in the third game, and Roland is going to have 10 whole minutes, and we'll see if that's enough of an advantage to win. So that's the plan. Yeah, so I think if you're ready, maybe we'll just get started with the warm up game. What do you say?
Okay, let's play.
Yeah, and do you want to just stay on the call and kind of talk back and forth for this one, or would you rather mute?
I think I'll mute and have you muted just so that I can focus.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. All right, so I'll send you a challenge.
Yeah. Can you mute me from your end on the? I mean, mute yourself on the Zoom call until we're talking again.
Yeah, I'll do that. All right. So let's go send a challenge. And we'll just do a random color, so we might get white or black. Wait, did that work? What happened? Oh, maybe I have to.
Should I be seeing a challenge pop up?
Sorry, hang on. I think I messed something up. Let me try again. Standard. You want to do 10 minutes?
Sure.
Okay, now you should be seeing it.
Yeah, I see it.
All right, good luck. All right, so hang on, let me. Oh, can you mute yourself on your end too, or do you want us to be able to hear you?
No, I can mute myself. Sorry, I wasn't sure if you could.
All right. Okay, so let's play the Scandinavian defense. Let's just grab that pawn. So if you're just joining, I'm playing a game against my brother, a warm up game before we start the match, the odds match. So that yeah, we're just kind of warming up, and this game is just a normal game. Roland doesn't have any advantages, so if I should be able to win this game if I am the better chess player, like I claim. I'm ready looking at this move because if he takes, I could get queens off the board. He would no longer have castling rights, but it's going to be a more interesting game if we keep queens on the board. So let's just develop. Get this bishop out. Let's just, let's stay defensive here. All right, let's castle. So the really nice thing about this match and the format of this match is that if for some reason I happen to lose the games against Roland, not this first warm up game. If I lose this first warm up game, that would be really bad. But if I lose one of the odds match games where Roland has a huge advantage, I can just use the advantage as an excuse. Like, so really it's kind of a win-win for me. Even if I lose those games, I still have a good excuse. Whereas if Roland loses those games, it's going to be like, man, you had all that advantage and you still couldn't beat him. So I think the situation is good for me. I'm I'm kind of in the driver's seat, so to speak. Knight e5. What does knight e5 do? If I take here, he unfortunately can take with check. Oh, wait, but then I take here. Yeah, I think I'm already winning a piece here, maybe. So can't take back because of this pin. Or he can take back. Does he see it? Maybe it was all part of the plan. Maybe it was all part of the plan. Actually, I should be careful here. I'm going to end up getting my queen trapped. But I mean, at this point, I could lose my queen for free and still be up a pawn. Okay, I want to go after this pawn and just checkmate. Get it over with real quick. I'm just looking at his video feed and all I can see is his forehead. Yeah, that's probably a good move. Could bring the queen here and still attack this pawn twice, but then he might just push this pawn. I'd have to move the queen again. I could also bring the queen back here and attack this bishop. Let's do that. But yeah, I really like my position here, being up a full queen and a pawn. Oh man, he saw it. Okay. So I think what I want to do now is play bishop here and just try to trade off pieces. Since I'm up so much material, I want to just simplify, get as many pieces off the board as possible with trades, because the more we trade, the easier it will be for me to win. The less chance Roland will have of, I don't know, finding a way to trap my queen or trick me into some checkmate or something. But yeah, liking my position here. Up a full queen and a pawn. So yeah, I just want to trade here. Let's bring a rook. Bring a rook over, put some pressure on the bishop. Okay, that's a move. I think I just want to go here, and I think that would force us to trade off more pieces, because if he takes my bishop, I take the rook. If his bishop moves anywhere, I take the rook. So if it moves here or more likely here, then we'll at least trade rooks and just keep simplifying. And if he doesn't move, I can just take it, and we'll trade a bishop. We'll trade a rook. And let's make a check. So king has to go here. You know what? Let's just be super safe, avoid any back rank checkmates. Make a little escape square for my king. All right, let's push a pawn. So what I want to do is somehow get my rook into the game. Maybe here, here, and then I want to play rook h5 checkmate. That's my goal at this point. So let's do this first. Move here. You can have this pawn. I don't care. Okay, new plan. I think he sees my plan, so he's He wants to run his king here. But I'm going to play f5. And now I'm actually threatening checkmate in one. I think. Let's see. King can't go here because queen guards. King can't go here. Yeah, this is just checkmate. All right, let's get him back on and see how he feels about that game. All right, how do you feel about that game?
That was fun. Good game. I didn't even realize my mistake with the giving away my queen until like I made the move. I just wasn't thinking about that. So the level I play against don't like make moves that far ahead. I'm still learning that.
Yeah, I was surprised you missed that actually. Like I think maybe if you'd have taken a few more seconds, you probably would have seen the pin.
Yeah, probably. And I had thought of earlier even bringing my rook back underneath or to defend the queen.
Yeah.
But I kind of forgot about that or didn't do it in time, and so that would have helped with that too.
Yeah, that's the thing. You always want to remember like when your queen was in an undefended position, especially when it's lined up with my queen like that.
Yeah.
one of the things to always keep in mind. But yeah, it can feel like there's so many things that you have to keep in mind.
Yeah, I know. That's for sure. So easy to get tunnel vision, as they say.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm happy with that result, and I'm glad that I like absolutely destroyed you when we were on a level playing field, because I was telling the viewers that if I lose, like when I'm at a huge disadvantage, I have an excuse. But if I'd have lost this first game, there would have been no excuse. So
I was secretly kind of hoping that you would somehow make a big blunder or something at some point, and I beat you in.
And stream would have been. I would have ended the stream right there. We'd just been like, we're not even doing the match. All right. So first up, we have the material odds game. So I'm going to be white for this one. And yeah, I'm going to be missing my dark squared bishop. Other than that, it's a perfectly normal game.
Sounds good.
Any questions before we start this one?
I don't think so. Is it going to be 10 minutes again, or?
Yeah, we'll do 10 minutes if you're good with that.
Yep, sounds good.
All right. So we'll mute ourselves, and then I'll send you a challenge.
Sounds good.
All right, so if you're just joining, the official match is starting, and the first game is going to look like this. I'm not sure how you can't quite see this, but basically I'm starting the game missing one of my bishops. So in order to do this, I go play with a friend from position, and I paste in the FEN text. 10 minutes, I want to be white, and send it to Marty R. Hopefully this works. Excellent. So as you can see, if you look at the board on my side, there's a big gaping hole where my dark squared bishop should be. And, if I would have been smart, I would have put some thought into developing a strategy on how to play when I'm missing a dark squared bishop. But I didn't. I didn't put any thought into this. So we're just going to play. But I think the idea is going to be like try to play probably safe and not like trade too many pieces. So let's start with e3. Just make a nice little hill for our pawns here. Just be super safe. Gonna fianchetto my light squared bishop. Actually, I might put my knight here, just so that this is always guarded. So now I just want to get my bishop and then castle. So this is probably coming. So I probably want to stop that, because knight is pinned, so it can't move away. If this happens, I could do this, but then takes. I don't know. We'd be trading a lot of stuff. If I push this pawn, then I'm kind of opening up my king, which is also scary. Man, this is already kind of scary. I could do this right away, and we probably trade. What to do? We could just ignore it, but no. Okay, let's see if we can kick the bishop away. Okay, I'm gonna take with pawn. So I felt like if I took with the knight, he was just going to push this pawn, and then I'd have to either take or move my knight, and more trades would have happened. And my strategy just has to be like keep as many of my pieces on the board as possible. We've already traded off one. So man, he really likes pinning my pieces in this game. Looks like his strategy is to trade off as many pieces as possible. Okay. We might be trading. He might be trading more stuff. If he doesn't take, I might push this pawn to try to keep my knight on the board. Yeah, let's do that. And then he'll have to move away, and then I'll push this pawn and try to really close down the position. Or maybe I'll take first. No, I don't know. Yeah, let's push the pawn. So now I can castle. The only thing is my only bishop, my precious light squared bishop, is behind these two pawns. So maybe I want to take and hope he takes back with pawn so that eventually I can push this pawn. But what's more likely is that he would take back with knight. And I don't want that. So I'm just going to castle. Oh no, I just saw a tactic. Okay, he didn't see it. So I could take, and then after knight takes, I could, what could I do? I could also try to like push this pawn, maybe. I think I'll move my king to the corner. What I was worried about is the queen coming here after takes and takes. Queen here would have been check and hitting the knight. So yeah, now I think I can take, if queen comes here, it's not check, so I can either defend the knight or move it somewhere else. Yeah, I think maybe the plan is to like yeah, that's probably a good move. Let's still go forward with this plan. If I take with rook, he has this move. I could put my rook here then, but that just feels like it's eventually going to get stuck. If I take with pawn, my king is less safe, but also I have more pawns in the center of the board that I can just keep pushing forward. Let's take with pawn. I should probably start thinking about time management more too. Roland is currently, he has an extra minute on the clock, so I've been taking more time to think. Hey, we have 6 viewers. If you're just joining, we are in game 1 of a best of 3 match against my brother Roland, and I started the game without or missing one of my bishops. And so far I have not been able to gain any advantage back. I'm still down a piece. And my queen is being attacked. I mean, I think I maybe just want to slide it up. Don't think there are any like tricky knight moves or anything. Oh, there's maybe... No, because I can always take with bishop. Okay, or knight. Yeah, let's just slide the queen up. So yeah, I'm down a knight, but I have these 4 pawns that all just want to move up the board and attack things. And eventually, every single one of them will become a queen, and we will win the game. That's the plan. How are you going to deal with that, Roland? He can't hear me, I don't think. Wow, so knight moves here. What's his plan? What's the threat? I don't see an immediate threat. So I think maybe my plan is to play knight here, except then this comes and then where do I go with my knight? I could even play this move to just question what the knight's doing. And then knight would have to go back and then I could push. Maybe we'll try that. But my king is getting less and less safe, so hopefully he decides to never try to attack me. Oh no, he's attacking. Oh no. Oh boy. This looks scary. What a great move. Queen h4. Pinning the pawn. And now this is more of a threat, maybe. Okay, how do I do this? I could try moving the king so that this is then it's again a threat, but man, my king is so naked. But I don't know, I gotta move faster too. Let's do it. But yeah, I definitely forgot about this move. That was a great move. I feel like I'm about to get crushed. So let's say knight goes back. Do I continue to push? Yeah, I think I do. Then maybe I can somehow bring my knight in to help defend. I don't know. I wonder if he's considering some like sacrifice where he like leaves the knight here in order to attack me more. This is a good lesson for any beginner chess players, and that is that pawns don't go backwards. If you push all your pawns in front of your king, and you can never get those pawns back, and your king is just scared with only a bishop protecting. Look at Roland's pawns here. This is how to play chess. Keep your king safe, keep your pawns in front of your king, and nothing bad will ever happen to you. Don't play like me. My king is stuck. Just a fun fact, let's say this pawn wasn't here. Roland would have checkmate in one, because knight defends and defends this square too. Oh boy. Oh boy, what's he doing? Why is he giving up the knight? So I take the knight. He takes back. But then I put queen here. And what's his attack? I think I'm just winning a knight here, right? I'm just winning a knight. Please tell me I'm just winning a knight. This doesn't work. Does this work? He's threatening that next move. Oh, it almost works too, but I can take with the rook. I was so close to winning the queen, but thankfully my rook was here. That was just luck. I didn't see that. That was just luck. Okay, so what do we are now up material and up a little bit of time. So I think I can do this now. I just have to be careful that I don't blunder or run out of time. So, what to do? I feel like I want to just bring my queen in and just be extra safe. Let's do that. Time is about equal here. But I'm quite sure that for myself, I'm the more experienced player, and so if we get into lower time, that's going to be an advantage for me. Let's try to get rid of this annoying queen. Okay, Roland missed a tactic. That's a check. Picking up the queen. Let's go. Game one. I'm going to win game one. Face it, Roland. It's over. I gave you a whole extra bishop. Man, that was really scary, though. That was really scary. That queen h4 move, man, that was scary. But all right. I just have to make sure that I'm not blundering any checkmates or anything. Okay, so let's start with this move. Should be checkmate very soon. Whew, and that's checkmate. Wow.
Good game.
Good game. Yeah, you really had me scared there with that queen h4 move.
Was there anything I could have done with it, or was it kind of a? Did it have no prospects?
Oh, I'm sure you were winning at that point. I think, yeah, when you just I think you should have tried to save the knight. Where was that?
Yeah, there were a couple times where I thought I had a good move, and then when I made it, I realized, oh, that's not gonna actually work. So.
Yeah, there was one almost really good tactic with the knight, except you forgot. Like you saw, my bishop was pinned, I think.
Yeah.
But you forgot that my rook could take your knight. Like, did you think you were winning the queen there?
I think so. I forget where it is that you're talking. What move are you talking about? Do you know?
Let's see. It would have been move 19.
Yeah, I forget. Somewhere in there, I forgot what all would happen with depending on how you moved. And
Yeah.
like that.
So that night, I mean, you were. So according to the computer, when you played that, the queen to h4, you were plus 4.4.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. So I mean,
Oh well.
technically you started the game plus 3, so you were able to get even more of an advantage.
Yeah.
But
So
then
was it? Is it?
experience
Sorry.
won in the end.
Yeah. Once you got back to even material, I didn't have a chance. Um,
Yeah.
is it hard playing without a bishop? Like, is it noticeably
Um, yeah, I mean,
frustrating?
it was a little tough at first, and like my strategy was just to try to trade as little as possible.
Yeah, I noticed.
So I was trying to just kind of like hunker down and avoid all trades, but you managed to like pin a few pieces and still get some trades in, which was good. But yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. Let's try the next
Okay,
crazy one.
let's get the scoreboard up here. Game one goes to Ronki. Yeah, so the next game is where you'll have a tempo advantage. So for the first 8 moves, I can only move knights. So I can move either knight, but only knights for the first 8 moves. Did you do any prep for this one, like to try to figure out what you can do?
No, I should
Okay,
have, but I thought I'll just wing it. We'll see what happens.
good. That's what I did too. So there's probably a way to like really easily checkmate, like force a checkmate or something. But
Yeah, I wondered if
like,
there would be that, but I thought it'd be more fun to just see what happens.
all right, sounds good. All right, so I'll just send you a regular challenge and random colors. So might be black or white, but either way, I can only move knights for the first 8 moves.
Okay,
All right, good luck.
thanks.
All right, so let's go back here and send him another challenge. We took game one. We did it. So standard, 10 minutes, random side. So if we can manage to win this game as well, we already seal the deal. We're still going to play the third game no matter what. But yeah, it would be nice to win this game and then not have to worry about going to a decisive game 3. But let's start with knight c3 and see what happens. So yeah, if you're just joining, I'm playing a match with my brother Roland. I'm the higher rated player, so I'm giving him distinct advantages. I took game one. I won game one just so it's I'm ahead 1-0. But in this second game, I'm only allowed to move my knights for the first 8 moves. And we're only at move 1. So I'm going to bring the other knight out. And so I'm actually attacking this pawn. It would be great if I could win some material in these first 8 moves. But he defends. So, I mean, I could like move this knight out, but I'll just move back. Let's move 3. So what I want to avoid is if I move this knight back too, what he can do is push one of the pawns forward, and then it really takes away a square, the best square for my knight to come out. But I mean, I don't know what else to do, so we'll just move this guy back out, and I mean, if he pushes this pawn forward, I could move my knight here or here to the center. Actually, that might be a good idea. This is move. I've done 4 moves, so just 4 more of these. So yeah, I'm just going to be very behind in development. Um, hmm. I didn't think about this, but if he would take one of my knights, then I could only move this knight. So I mean, we can't let that happen. Not on move 5. We'll go hide again. I'm just moving ponies back and forth. He's attacking this pawn, but it's defended 1. Whoops. Let me start over. He's attacking this pawn, but it's defended 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. I'm guessing. Whoa. I just thought of something. If he takes one of my knights, I can't take back unless I take back with a knight. I didn't even think about that before. But what I'm scared of, like if he brings his bishop here, he's really trying to steal the knight. If he would bring his bishop here and his queen here, how would I stop checkmate? I mean, I could move my knight here, but then I'm for sure losing it because pawn comes. I could move my knight here. Man, either way. And what happens if I run out of knights before the 8 moves? Maybe we should have put some amendment or like some extra rules in that he can't take my knights. Okay, if I go back, yeah, I might just have to give out both knights. But if I wait, so if I go here, let's say he plays this move. So this would be move 6. This would be move 7. And then yeah, I'd still have to lose. Oh wait. This would be move 8. So on move 9, I could take back. But maybe that's the same thing here. If I go back, that's move 6. Um, so I could take the pawn on this move, but then if I take the pawn on this move, that's move 6. Queen takes, so move 7 I'm coming out. And move 8 I have no knights left to move. Does that mean I automatically lose? We didn't think far enough ahead. I'm just gonna move out here. A knight on the rim is not good, but what else to do? That was move 6. Two more moves with only knights, and then we can play chess normally.
What happens if I put you in check?
That's a good question. I'm thinking there's a lot that we didn't think about here. Like, if you take a knight, I didn't think about that. I can't take back unless I take back with a knight. And like, what if I lose both knights before
I was thinking
over?
that would be a loss if you lose both your knights.
So I guess check
But
check
but
technically
I
would be 2, but I think we should.
but I think that maybe should be a stalemate if I would take your pawn there with the bishop.
I guess.
Anyway, I won't.
I mean,
I'll just keep trying to set up a
okay,
position, and then we'll play from there.
sounds good. Yeah, there's a lot of factors that we didn't really think about here. Okay, so now I am forced to lose a knight, I think. But it's move 7. So I think I'll put the knight here so that at least I double up one of his pawns. and then I'll bring my knight out, sacrifice this knight, and either take with this pawn or this pawn. Maybe this pawn, and then I can still get castled. And I think I'll just be down one knight. That's move 7. One more knight move, and then we can move other pieces. I see that Roland is going for like a very, very symmetrical setup here with the bishops and knights. Okay, move 8. Move 8 complete. So on the next move, I can move a pawn to capture the knight. Hey, it's Seth. Hi, Seth. Wait a second. Why didn't he take my knight? Oh, right, because I can take back, so wouldn't necessarily make sense to take it. But now I've got nowhere good to move it. Don't really want to go back. I could counterattack, or I could counterattack like this. Oh man, what to do? What to do? Yeah, let's counterattack first. Yeah, I don't know if that was the right move, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so this, I mean, I can trap the bishop. Well, sort of. You can take, I mean, you can take and he'll get 2 pawns for the piece. But if he's not careful, I'll throw in this check. Like if he takes, let's say he takes with knight. No, he didn't. He's smart. Okay, now if I do this and threaten that knight, I maybe have an escape square for my knight. Let's make that the plan. I gotta watch my time too. I didn't realize that I'm already down so much time. Okay, so we'll grab this knight. Okay, I think I probably don't want to open up my king, so I'm going to take with this pawn. So surprisingly, I'm only down a pawn here. So if I can like get castled or trade queens or something, I might be all right. My concern here is that there's no good safe place for my king anymore. Because I mean I could do this and castle again, but then the same scary thing is happening than last time. But also this is scary. And I need to get my king out of the center of the board, so I'm going to go for it. I just want to castle. But before I castle, I could play this so that I don't lose a pawn. Another pawn. But then this comes, but then I just take. So it should be okay. Maybe my king is actually safer in the center of the board. Hey, that's not nice. Now I can't castle. Bishop preventing me from castling. This guy's not playing fair. I could put my queen here and attack the bishop, and I could castle queenside. I mean, yeah, maybe that's the way to go. I really got to start watching my time too, though. I guess he has this move now. But if he does this move, maybe I can put the queen here and just keep this this fun little gun pointed at this pawn. Yeah, then maybe I can play this move and then still castle here. So he can't push this pawn right away because the bishop would be hanging. So let's do that. I gotta watch my time here. Gotta start moving faster. Time. Gotta remember the clock. Remember the clock. Be fast, Ricky. I wrote a little note to myself in the chat. Okay. I don't know if this is a bad idea, but we're gonna castle. Now if he pushes, I can just take. That's probably smart. Let's do this. Oh, I just hung a rook. Maybe he'll see that I did that and he'll think, there's no way Ricky would just give me a rook for free. Oh man, I don't know if that worked. Okay, let's move the rook out of the way. Maybe move the rook here. Because if pawn takes, I just take with queen. And there is no winning of the queen. Yeah, I'm almost down to a minute. Okay. Must play faster. Rook could come here though, that's kind of scary. Rook comes there. I was gonna say go over here, but that's still attacked by the rook. So I'd have to go back, I guess. Okay, let's assume rook comes here. Maybe I put the queen back here. What? Why is he giving me a free rook? I mean, I'll take it. but I'm slightly confused. I think he choked. I think he got scared. Okay, so I'm up a piece now. So I just need to stay calm, not run out of time, and take this knight. Attacking this pawn. Okay, so this pawn is defended by the bishop now, so I can bring my rook over. Okay, just grab that. I'm happy to trade rooks at this point. Oh boy. It's thrown a check. Okay, so now we will trade rooks, and yeah, just mop up the pawns, and it's, as they say, GG. This game over. Game 2 is also going to Ronki. Let's go after this pawn. Okay, I should probably protect that pawn. Make sure he doesn't get a queen. Oh, I should watch out for stalemates too. Okay, I have a plan. My plan is this. King, or he only has 2 legal moves. And if he pushes the pawn... Oh wait, no, that's not checkmate. I thought this was checkmate. But now I'm just gonna... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Is there any way to not stalemate? What have I done? Oh, I can move my rook away. Oh my goodness. King can go here. Oh. I thought there was no way to not stalemate the king. Okay. That was scary. Wow. Now I think he'll run out of time. Oh, he's doing the pre-move thing. Okay. Whew. And he ran out of time. Oh man. That was close.
Yeah, I felt like I missed a few chances. Did you hang your rook one time that I missed?
Yes, or you could have taken it with my bishop, yeah.
Yeah, I could have taken it with my bishop.
Yeah. Did you see that after you moved, or did you see it and decide not to take it? Oh, okay.
No, I saw it as soon as you moved.
I said that, just kind of joking, I said that, oh, he's probably not going to take it because he thinks that I would never just hang a rook like that. Like, he thinks there must be a trap or something. But at the very end, or like when I just had a few seconds left, and when your king was when your king was stuck there, I thought if I would bring my rook down, it was checkmate, but I forgot that your pawn could take.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking it would be stalemate. But I think I was wrong. I think your king could have still gone to g4. But anyway, that's why I wasn't moving for the longest time, because I couldn't find any moves that I thought every move was stalemate. But then I figured out that I could just move my rook away. So yeah, that was a little scary, but managed to take game 2 as well.
All right, we're gonna do game 3 yet?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
All right, good luck. So game 3 is time odds. So I'll send him another challenge. This time we'll make it 2 minutes per side. And Just do random, and I'm gonna keep giving him time until he has 10 minutes. I'll just have 2 minutes. He'll have 10 minutes. Wait, how do I give time? I forget how to give time. Maybe I have to make a move first? Wait, how'd you do that? I can't. Are you still muted? I can't.
There's a plus sign up beside my.
Oh yeah, I see it now. I forgot. Okay.
So let your time run down to
Yeah,
2 minutes.
will do.
And then once after your first move.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna keep giving him time until he has 10 minutes. All right. I'm gonna play. Actually, I'm gonna play something. I'm gonna try to be tricky. All right. So he'll make his first move, and then I have to wait 15 seconds, and then I'm gonna start playing really fast. All right. Just castle. Can I play this move? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I think so. That was a free bean. I think I just want to like fianchetto my bishop. I think the idea here is not to get into like too complicated of a position. And probably to like simplify. He's starting to move fast, which is smart because then I don't have time to think during his moves. Okay, I gotta watch out that his... Wait, am I just losing a knight here? Or I'm losing back a bishop here if he takes it. So I've already used up 15 seconds. What's his plan here? I really should get my queen out from under the eye of this rook. I think that would be a prudent decision. Or I could like put my rook here. If he moves his knight here, I think I'm going to just trade queens. Oh wait, my knight's about to get trapped. What is my knight doing way over here? It's just a bad place for the knight to be. Yeah, at least I'm getting a pawn for the knight. I think I just want to bring my rook over. The knight moves, I want to trade queen, so I can pre-move that. Time is sort of starting to even out. Oh boy. Let's do this. Wait, that was not smart. Where's my queen gonna go now? Wait, if he moves its knight, it's mate. No, it's not mate. Because queen can cover. Moves his knight, I take, queen covers, or maybe queen covers first. I think it would be just trading, so I'll do it. If he moves his knight, I'm gonna take his rook, sacrifice queen, but then winning his queen right back, I think, if my calculations are correct. Okay, let's take a knight. If rook takes, I have to move. If bishop takes, I probably should move as well. Yeah, he's using a lot of time to think here. Like, time's evening out pretty fast. But I'm not sure what he's thinking about here. Okay, good move. Let's keep our eye on this knight. Wait, I just hung my bishop. Yeah. What am I thinking? Okay, let's do this. But now he can take. Actually, no, he can't take. Take the pawn, take the pawn. How am I still up a pawn? Feels like I've been doing nothing but losing material since this game started. I want to double up. So I want to double up here and then play this move. He plays this move first. Okay, let's just grab that. Let's trade here. Now the bishop is pinned to the queen. So I'm still up a pawn. Good move. What to do here? So if I take, I'm losing. Yeah, that doesn't work. Yeah, let's just bring the knight back into the game. Hey, it's Parmbeer. How's it going, Parmbeer? Nice to see you, man. It's been a while. Yeah, if you're just joining, I'm down on time. I need to play fast. Attacking a knight. Okay, now I think I can take this, right? Can I? I don't have time to calculate. If I take, I'm winning bishop and a thing for a thing. Let's do it. Okay, let's move back here. I'm up material, so I probably can like sack the rook if I need to. How do I attack this knight? This time situation is stressful, but it's actually getting really close. Like he's down to almost a minute, so I think I should have a good chance here. I don't know if that was a good move. I have a fork now, next move. Can also do this. Okay. Still defended. But I no longer have the fork because it takes with check. So now maybe the plan is to like go make a queen. Yeah, let's go make a queen. I want to play queen here. That's a good move. Yeah, I don't know how to stop that except with the fork. Oh no, I hung a rook. I hung a rook. What am I thinking? Okay, gotta win on time now. Maybe he won't see it. He'll have tunnel vision on the queen. Don't see this, don't see this, don't see this, don't see this, don't see this. Okay, we're equal on time, so I just have to be the faster player. I don't have to be the better player anymore. Okay, so let's take with check. Let's check. Let's check. Let's check and win the queen. GG. Oh, he's going for stalemate tricks again. I think he has too many pawns, though. It's not going to be stalemate. And he has run out of time.
Good game.
Good game.
How did my time go down so fast?
Not sure. Yeah, I don't know. I felt stressed out that entire game. I don't know how you felt, but
Well, you moved so fast. Like, I think that just stresses me out. Like,
Well,
you move and
yeah.
then suddenly you move so fast.
So like close to the beginning, it seemed like you were moving really quickly too. Like the first few moves, was that just trying to counter me, or were you intentionally like trying to not give me time to think during your moves?
No, I usually like play exactly the same opening. It's kind of a standard thing, and so I was like, well, I'll try to maximize my time when I'll actually have to think like later on. But I made a big mistake then close to the beginning, didn't I?
Yeah, you hung a bishop.
Yeah, that's right. So that's why
Yeah.
it was unfortunately a little bit too fast.
Yeah,
And
and
I
then
don't even remember how it. Yeah, I
I'm
just wasn't
sure.
paying close enough attention.
Yeah,
Because I could have just brought my pawn. Oh, I brought it. No. Oh yeah, I could have just retreated it or brought it up.
yeah. You just forgot that it was attacked, I think.
Yeah. That's good.
No, there were definitely a lot of mistakes missed on both sides, I'm sure. Um, really close to the end when I like used my knight to fork your queen and rook.
Hmm.
You know what I'm talking about? You could have taken my rook with check,
Oh,
and then I would have just lost a rook because then you can move your queen out of the way. But yeah,
wasn't I really low on time at that point?
yeah, I mean
Yeah.
it was a time scramble at that point. But yeah, I pulled up like the
Oh yeah, I see that now.
I
No,
pulled up
wait.
I pulled up the graph of the game just now, and there are a lot of ups and downs. Because yeah, that was I saw at one point that you were gonna trap or you could trap my knight, so I was right ready to move it like sort of the corner there, so at least I would win a pawn. I'm not sure if you remember that, but yeah,
No, I don't think
basically
so.
I tried to predict what your move was going to be when you were thinking, so that I could be pretty much right ready with my move, and it
Nice.
worked out pretty well. So yeah,
Well, well
three
done.
zero.
Yeah, I was hoping I'd get one from you, but I'll have to keep working, I guess.
Yeah, well, thanks a lot for wait, Dad says you missed a checkmate. Oh, a checkmate opportunity. Yeah,
Oh
I'm
man,
not sure what he's talking about, but all right, next time you'll get me, I'm sure.
sounds good. All right.
Yeah,
Thanks
thanks
a
a
lot.
lot.
That was fun.
Thanks a lot for doing this.
You bet. See you later.
See ya. All right, goodbye to Roland. And thank you to Roland for taking me on, joining the stream this morning. That was a lot of fun. I hope he had fun as well. I wasn't sure how it would go as far as the advantages or disadvantages, but I did end up winning all three games, which I mean it's good for me, I guess. But yeah, hopefully he still had fun playing, and hopefully you had fun watching. As always, thanks again. Thanks again for watching, and yeah, like I said at the beginning, I make other YouTube videos as well, so feel free to check out my channel. And yeah, I'll see you again next Saturday if you're interested in watching some more chess. Yeah, I'd love if you'd stop by and say hi. So thanks to everyone for watching and saying hi in the chat. Thanks to Roland for the games. That was a lot of fun. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your Saturday. All right, signing off. We'll see you next time.